Now, the United States is near the top of many bucket list destinations. Serwanjja of Uganda's NBS-TV, cameraman Godfrey Bade-bye and VOA's Ndiho hit the road across America on a 2-week trip reporting from different states. Today, they take us to a suburb of Boston, Massachusetts, Waltham Town, where a Haji Abus Matovu is serving up popular Ugandan delicacies at his restaurant, the Karibu.
Boston in the United States is like Kampala for Uganda. It is here that most Ugandans in the country reside. As one of the oldest cities, Boston is famous for its place in the American Revolution. The city, which covers 48 square miles, is home to 673,000 people as of end 2016. And including the suburbs, the population rises to 4.4 million. Here, we meet up with our own Ronnie Mayanja, who has lived in Boston for over 10 years and knows the city's systems and culture. He offers to show us around. His favorite place to view the Boston skyline is at the famous Boston Harbor, where American protesters kicked off a revolution by dumping crates of tea into the bay. So we take a boat cruise along the Charles River. From a distance, Boston comes alive as you gaze at the numerous skyline with the setting sun. It's a Kodak moment for us. The boat cruise is not only for tourists, it's a means of transport to people who live on several islands. It has been a long day and it's time to look out for a restaurant to have a meal. Ronnie tips me off about Karibu restaurant, a place where they cook Ugandan food. We drive from downtown Boston to Waltham. We're at Karibu restaurant, and here we find people speaking Luganda. It certainly feels like home. It is mealtime, and wow, guess what's on the menu? Ugandan cuisines, matoke, rice, cassava, pumpkin, sweet potatoes, and my favorite, chapati. It comes along with chicken and beef stew, greens, beans, and a glass of passion fruit juice. This already whets my appetite. As we enjoy the meal, I am wondering how the restaurant is able to run with the kind of food that is not usually common in the United States. So, later, I sit down with Haji Abus Matovu, the proprietor of Karibu restaurant.
Initially, our market base was Ugandan, 100%. However, 3-4 down the road, everything started changing. Karibu restaurant, because of our great service, our great food, we started attracting other communities, Kenyans, Tanzanians, Americans of different colors.
But where does he get the local food?
Before, we could get matoke from the Indian store, but the problem was the competition was sharp and enormous. So we decided to look back home where we come from for supplies. So now we have constant supply of bananas from home. There's no day you come over here looking for matoke and we don't have it.
A buffet here is at $13, which is about 45,500 Ugandan shillings, minus taxes, which is about $6 per plate. Nevertheless, Haji Abus faces a major challenge when it comes to running the restaurant.
The majority of restaurants, especially the employees, make their money from tips from the customers. The problem is Ugandans don't tip. Even when they have lived here for 20 years, 15 years, they will never tip.
He's not just a boss here. He also gets to serve his clients. And for him, he looks forward to every new day, not only to serve, but also to be a unifying factor to all Ugandans in Boston. Serwanjja, NBS, Boston, Massachusetts.